We hadn't fished this river in 8 or 9 years. On this trip, the rains and floods had been rolling for over 2 months. If there's one thing we try to avoid, it's fishing the west coast of the South Island after perpetual rain and flooding. The fish get beaten up, and the perpetual swimming leaves them skinny and lethargic before the terrestrial season kicks in. It was Christmas Day, and we were headed up island and decided to have a go for a few hours. This river has a special place in our hearts. Unfortunately, in the 5 days since the rains ceased, there had been a stream of other anglers fishing it, and there was a worn track along the shoreline gravel. Sometimes you just have to have a go anyway, and enjoying being somewhere you love. The hike in is simply wonderful. Here. This is actually one of our favorite magical rivers on the west coast. We haven't fished it for 7 or 8, probably 9 years actually, I think. And the reason for that is because when we find pieces of magic that are so memorable, pleasurable, all that kind of stuff for us as a couple, we don't go back there trying to recreate magic. It's like trying to chase lightning in the exact same spot to us. So we like to leave a lot of space on really special waters, really special moments. This was something that we stumbled on about 9 or 10 years ago, and we took a couple friends here, and they actually posted some pictures from this river and left this river's name as a file name on their picture on Google. And about 2 weeks later, I typed this river's name on Google, and their images were at the very top because there was nobody else naming this river at that time. So it's out there now. But that's the kind of thing it was back. You know, we've been coming here for 12 years and we've seen that kind of stuff change. And today we've got 4 people in kayaks coming upstream, paddling a lake below us. We've got a German fellow upstream camping side of the road in a clearing. And we just said, well, I don't know if he's fishing, don't know if they're fishing, but let's go have a go. So we're here. It's Christmas Day. It's gorgeous. It's stunning. We're just spending a day together, and that's why we're here, just picking off a piece, having a moment, maybe the next one. You don't know if we're gonna get a full day in, don't know if it's just gonna be that fish Amelia just caught, and this fish, and that's it, or if we're gonna get a full day. So now, having said that, I got a fish just above this log here, crystal clear, low water. I'm gonna assume that it's been fished recently, so I'm gonna increase it. I'm gonna go 15 feet to 4X, tie on kind of a medium caddis, medium sedge kind of thing, with a dropper nymph, probably about 15 inches, just a light tungsten bead to get it down. Just give myself the best chance at catching a fish on this water because I want to catch it because this means something to me. So that's why I'm doing that, just to guarantee it. I could smack it on the head with a cicada or a hopper, that kind of thing, and it'd probably eat it. But I want to connect, and I want to connect with my wife on a sunny day on a stunning river that means something to us.
Huge swing, yep. Massive swing.
We're gonna go double dry.
Wonderful, good for you.
going to put it, I think, just off his right. The wind's howling enough and creating a surface disturbance. I should be safe to go at him slightly, even though I'm crossing the sun. Cross him on the dry. You got the frame?
Yeah, I've got the frame, you, and basically way over to the right of the fish. Beautiful.
Shit. Can't see. That was awesome. Just magic as. Yeah, so there you go. That's why this river has kind of got a special place in our heart. Yeah, there's more people around, and there's a lot more, question as to whether we should come and if the fish are going to be easy like that. Yeah, speechless on Christmas Day. Awesome, phenomenal, loved it. As it came over the log here, though, I was like, uh-oh. And at first it was like he's going to scream, scream, scream. And then he actually took me off guard because he was a fish that hadn't been fed basically all spring. The cicadas haven't come yet, and really kind of skinny. And he didn't fight. And it was like, uh-oh. Then he didn't fight. And it was like, oh, crap. And now it's like get my net in my hand and try to scoop the thing. And I got just disheveled here, sorry. And then I missed it. Now I'm tap dancing through the logs and, lucky. I had to surf him over sideways just below me after a minute or two to get him. So, that's a smile on my face.
Merry Christmas, Dave.
Well, if he's going to go way out there like that.
Yeah, if he's going to swing way out to his left, why not? Because that take on the camera should be gorgeous with that. So I've changed my mind, and I've decided to go double dry. I'm going to actually put it on the slack water off to its left, because we have seen him feed there, and I'm going to hope for a good lateral line take on that level, because in that water, it should be just a gorgeous take on the camera. So that's the hope there.
So he's sitting there, eh?
Yeah, he's sitting there.
Surfing on the pillow above the stump.
I thought the head had come up and had just turned, and then I set, but obviously it didn't wait long enough.
No, it went through his mouth. You never had it. You had nothing. You never had anything to set. It was like your fly was there. His head came up. His head went down. Your fly was still there. It went right through his mouth. But it was a dark fish. Eh? It was wasn't a healthy fish. And it was one of those fish that you either set it or don't. It would have been a manky thing.
Wow.
That's so funny.
The second cast was the cast I wanted.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, let's go.
Crazy to look at from my angle.
Oh, it was amazing to look at from this angle. I'm pretty sure that that is the fish that went up. He's just off to the tail out here, believe it or not.
Okay.
You could probably have a go at him.
If I back off?
Yeah, he's right below me. Yeah, he's just a skinny bugger.
Okay.
He's in the slack water here. The real reason we wanted to stop here was an old favorite channel that leaves the river and winds a few hundred meters through the beech forest. Part Spring Creek, we always had magical moments in this short reach of water. Today, a decade removed from our last visit, it would happen again.
Bye.